Good evening, everybody. Obviously, I would like to congratulate my team. We get very strong in a game, and I think overall we show a good character downstretch on the defensive end. Especially, we were focused on our defensive strategy. We had to change a few plans regarding the personnel of Žalgiris and regarding the lineups that they use. And we've been focused on that. It's a downstretch, another game that we force a lot of turnovers from our opponent, and I think we're on a good road to build a defensive identity, which is so much needed and necessary for us. On the other end, we had 7 and 9, 7 steals and 9 turnovers, which is -2, and this is also a good thing. I think today both teams, they hit some big shots, Žalgiris and us, downstretch, but the fact that we haven't lost a rebound ball, and the fact that Mike brought and Will brought that game to an extremely good shots and big shots at the end is very important and good to mention. So overall, we knew that it's going to be tough. Žalgiris is coming after a bad loss in Maccabi game, and they wanted to show that this is not their real picture, and I think that they show it today. And I have to congratulate once again my team. We have 3 road games this week, starting from here, and we're satisfied with the W.
Question?
Coach, which Žalgiris lineup was the most challenging for you tonight, and how did you guys adjust it?
Well, I wouldn't say one only. If you kind of agree with me, because they had several things that when Lekavicius was running the team, they getting with a good speed on his left hand. Walkup was making shots and was making the others looking good. We had a couple of overhelps, which allows good shooters like Hayes to have hit some good spot shots. But I wouldn't say only one, because according to their lineups, we had to change also the defensive. The defensive strategy we had. I believe that everybody gives something extra. Žalgiris is playing with a high intensity, and they're a very competitive team. So congratulations to them as well, of course. The way the game went at the end, it could have gone the other way. Will be also, deserved.
Considering big Žalgiris lost last week, did you saw more Žalgiris strategical decisions during this game versus CSKA than it was when you saw other Žalgiris games from the earlier?
Well, Žalgiris is having a strategy. Definitely, their coaching staff and the coach, they're doing a great job. I mean, that's more than obvious. I could have said that this is a team, that Žalgiris is a team that uses a lot of handoffs. They're using a lot of short rolls against the hedges, or when the teams are playing certain defenses. Therefore, I said that we needed to work a lot to stop the adjustments they want to make also offensively, and that was a very interesting game to see it on the strategic point of view. Now, sometimes it might happen, and a team can crush you. They played against Maccabi. If you mentioned that game, the Maccabi wanted desperately that win, and they played pretty good. They hit all the shots, and that's EuroLeague, That's EuroLeague. But I think that overall, if the point of your question is if they have a strategy, they have a good strategy, and you can see strategy also from the losses and from the wins. It's not only, you cannot take it only from the wins. Sometimes the strategy will work, sometimes it will not.
Coach Mike James scored 22 out of 42 second half points. When he gets it going like that, in your eyes, is he possible to be stopped?
I hope not, in my eyes. He played a good game from the beginning, and I would say that it's the way that Danny and Mike were showing and leading the others on the defensive end, because when they pick up with this aggressivity, it's emphatic the way they say to others, watch us and just follow behind. I want to say that first line, when we pick up, it shows a lot. So also from the defensive stance point of view. Mike has a certain abilities that's well known to create, to execute, and to defend. So it was high competitive today, and I like that. Like most of our players, almost everybody. Yeah, everybody. We were so competitive because playing hard, practicing hard, and being competitive is a different story. Like, I get it as granted, like playing hard in this league, you have to. If you're not playing hard, you don't belong here. But being competitive is a different story. So we were competitive today.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, before this game, Rokas Jokubaitis played only 3 minutes against CSKA Moscow in his career.
Yeah.
What is your opinion about this young guy and how he complicated things for the CSKA team tonight?
Well, I think that he was out due to COVID, am I right? And I see him being dressed, or being in Maccabi, not being dressed, and he's coming. It's not easy also for that. But it's obvious that his progress is huge, and he shows another good talent over here from Lithuanian basketball. I think that the national team of Žalgiris had another good guard. Congratulations for him.
Coach, could you please comment why James missed last game, and also what kind of illness stopped Voigtman?
Well, I'll start from the last question regarding Johannes and Homenko that you haven't mentioned. Homa also did not travel. Both of them, they had a sore throat and small temperature. They were tested negative on a COVID, but still, now everything is related to COVID, so we kind of forgot the normal flu or the normal, being tired and have a fever and everything. So we decided to let them stay in Moscow. I cannot comment on Mike James. This is the strategy we have and a policy. So the good thing is that we're all together and we're building a good identity, and this is very important. That's what matters for the team.